What's up, y'all? This is your girl Shay Boogie, and we are here at Astral Brewing, but we're not here for them exactly. We're here for Herban Frequency, which is a plant-based food truck based out of Houston, and I'm also here with my special guest. Now, I don't have a segment name yet, but it's coming, okay? So right now, I want to introduce my special guest. Her name is Sydnee Jane. She's a dope artist out of Houston. I'm very excited for her to be sitting down with us, and we're going to review some vegan food.
Testing. Es solo mente.
Yeah, I sit at the top. I drip, never drop. Ain't playing no role.
What is this snake's name?
This snake's name is
King.
Yes.
Like T.I.
There you go.
Like Tip.
Yeah, but more like, natural from the origins, the beginning of time. We used to walk around with the snakes on our neck. No, but for real, it's dope. It's like a sign of royalty. This is a
What's the name of it?
ball python. But we want the proper name so we can, Mr. Reptiles. Double head clown. Pastel double head clown.
Okay, now python squeeze, right?
It's the smallest. It's like one of the smallest. It's not like a reticulated python or a rock python.
So basically, the ball pythons are much safer than a reticulated. The reticulated, those are the ones that you see on TV or on whatever YouTube when somebody got bit and it was a woman.
Swallowed
Yeah.
or strangled.
Yeah, these only get up to about 5, 6 feet, something like that. So, yeah, Mr. Reptiles, you find out more information about these snakes. We have 10 in our collection. 10 snakes right now. So, this is one of our oldest snakes. You can see he's real chill.
Now, I'm going to step out on the ledge.
Sure.
I want to post it.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Now, can it sense my fear?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me not be scared.
Yeah.
I'm a G.
I will say, the first like,
Wow, it's very soft. What does the tongue mean?
You should smell it.
Oh,
Yeah, like trying to see where the...
it's like baby oil. It feels good though. Like, I can see why, you would feel powerful in a sense. I see why they're powerful creatures.
Ready? Snake has the healing energy having.
Very cool. Yes. Don't try this at home. It feels like you can feel everything moving in your hand. That was the first time I actually ever held a snake.
I'm proud of you.
That was the first time ever, okay? I did that for you.
Thank you.
I did that for you.
All right, buddy.
Wow.
So go get back on my neck.
Yes.
it's just like, it is.
All right, big boy. Dang.
All right, so let's talk about everything you have going on right now.
All right, sure. So currently, I am cast as basically out in So
Dope.
And so let's see, with that show, basically I'm being myself. I'm showing off my jewelry, my music. I did get a new song recorded with Solo. So
Shout out to Solo.
talk about that. Y'all came through and we did the session at Onyx. Shout out to Dre for that for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, working on the music, working on the jewelry, working on the paintings, and just trying to, let everybody know who Sydnee Jane is.
Right.
Because I think a lot of times it's gotten convoluted because I come out with the weird shit, weird music, and having my reptiles. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Now, you think your music is weird?
I don't think it's weird. I think that it's off the beaten path at times. I mean, because I do all types of music. So some of my music is pop, some of it is R&B, some of it is hip hop.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times, especially with the industry, they want to box you into a certain genre. And when you're not within that, then it's kind of like, who are you?
Right. How can we market you?
Right, like I'm not Megan. Megan's dope, but I'm not Megan. I'm not Beyonce.
Exactly.
Beyonce's dope, but I'm not Beyonce, So just trying to let other people see the lane I'm in without trying to force me into it.
Okay. Now, you've been doing music for a while.
I feel like you're about to ask me something.
You've been doing music for a while, you know what I'm saying? And I know that you kind of stepped away for a little bit. So what's bringing you back into the forefront?
As a creative person, obviously it's always in you. I was still creating, but just more low-key. Just with all the stuff going so I'm like nerdy with it too. I like to, and I, wear a tinfoil hat as well. So I do, read about certain things. And for instance, with the internet, what I started finding out was a lot about how the algorithms work and stuff, and how basically people can manipulate you using technology. And I don't want to be a part of that. So. I mean, in terms of, but even
just like the government,
major companies that were investing in, algorithms from Facebook so they can determine. I mean, speaking of even today, like the elections coming up, Trump was actually successful with this company called Cambridge, and they were doing all these studies. I don't know if y'all remember a long time ago they had these Facebook tests on, and they were like testing your emotional, like how you feel about this, how you feel about that. Before the emojis, the little, like, love, and all that shit came, they were doing that, and they were using that information to determine, like, who was strong-minded in their opinions, who were kind of, like, wavy, and those are the people that they were targeting certain campaigns to, and, just all that shit type shit. Then I read, too, that basically what they'll do also, like, on Google, you're looking at one thing, and they're trying to determine, like, what you like, what you don't like, and start showing you other shit that you mind when you go to it, unless they showed it to you.
Right.
That's like a slippery fucking slope. So
it is. And I also kind of think it's like a breach of privacy in a sense, because I could be searching online and I'm like, let me see about kickboxing. And I'm Googling kickboxing. Next thing you know, I get on Facebook, every ad I see is like kickboxing. I'm like,
hey, I'm not trying to be a professional. I just want to
exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I think it's like a breach of privacy.
Yeah, but that's part of the reason I stepped away. And then, that's kind of where you network and meet people and stuff, so they could obviously show their opinions from you to a certain extent. So, I mean, I guess I would say the reason that I started just pursuing a little more, of course, my new opportunity helped me, go ahead and push it on that way too, but it's always something that I want to continue to do. I just feel like I need to reposition myself and refocus and approach it a different way.
Okay. All right, so we got this drink right here. It's all natural, plant-based. It's from Herban Frequency. Let me give y'all a little close-up.
Okay.
Give you a little close-up of that. We're getting ready to try it out. Can you see it?
How did you open yours? Just
I did like a Capri Sun.
Oh, yes. Capri Sun. Oh, really? Am I slow?
Oh, you ain't got no hole.
I don't have no hole.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. We're going to approach it like this.
There you go.
All right.
Mine had a little hole.
Ain't nothing. Just open it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That's tasty.
It's good.
See?
I like it.
It's something really familiar in that. Is it cherry?
It's some kind of fruit. But I like it.
I know, it's good. I think it tastes like cherry.
Let's see if we can taste the fruit.
I know. Maybe some apple. Is it apple?
It's something that I'm
really familiar with, right?
Yep, but I can't put my finger on it. It's good though.
I know that's cherry. It may be like cherry apple something.
Cherry apple apricot.
We're gonna have to ask her.
Cherry apple apricot.
We'll have to ask and see who was right. Make your guesses now.
Right.
We've got cherry. Do we taste orange? It's not citrusy.
I didn't taste any orange. I don't know. It's weird. Make me feel like I don't know my fruit.
I know. I'm like, and what else is that? That is delicious.
Okay, so the reason why we're here at Herban Frequency is because you are vegan.
Vegetarian.
Okay, what's the difference?
Okay, so that's a good point. Okay, so vegan basically means you don't eat anything that has animal products in it or animal based at all. So, but vegetarian, for instance, I still eat cheese. I still eat, I don't like mayonnaise, but I can eat things that have milk in it or, that type of thing. So
okay.
Pretty much anything that doesn't have milk products is vegan. And if you're including animal products or milk or
like milk byproduct?
Yeah, exactly. Then or animal byproducts.
Animal byproduct. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So vegetarian going on, 6 or 7 years now.
That's
something
a long
like
time.
That. I know. I've been committed.
Okay.
I can dedicate myself to something.
So what before we get into the food, because the food just came, What started you on this new way of life, of eating, of being a vegetarian?
Ooh, okay. You really want to know that question answer?
Yes, I think the people want to know.
Okay, so basically my dad passed 2015.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But when things like that happen, you know, it's kind of like you want to, what is it? Not plunge. What is it? It's a P word. I can't even think of it right now. Purge. There you go. Purge yourself of something. And so that was my thing. I was sitting in solitude a lot. I changed my whole spiritual outlook on life and religion and things like that. I went into more African studies and even some occult type studies. And just learning who I am, like getting back to self, learning who my soul is and all of that. And in doing so, that required me to strip away a lot of things, you know?
Right.
The food has a lot of toxic products in it, chemicals and things like that. And those are things that also cloud your mind. They keep you from thinking how you should think as purely. Even some of the food has the soy in it. I'm not a big soy vegetarian person. I'll eat a little bit of it, but I try to stay away from it. Soy has a lot of estrogen. So that was one major reason. I was like, I'm sad about my daddy and I don't want to be eating no more fucking estrogen. Like, I'm good on the emotions.
Right.
You know, so it also helps you with your emotions, you know what I mean? When you're really like taking care of yourself and really following the eating patterns, you should be a happier person.
Okay. All right.
It's cheaper to eat, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
people say that,
I
but they
will
don't know.
dispute.
They don't know. They don't know. But
well,
go
I will
ahead.
dispute because you are working on a grocery list. Well, she gave us the grocery list, but we haven't shopped yet
Okay.
because we need some help.
Okay.
But I don't know if I would say it's cheaper necessarily, but I mean, what do I know?
Well, for instance, let me see. I don't spend a lot on not one product. Like, I can't say like, well, I do spend a lot on such and such. It's not that. And also over time, my appetite got smaller. So that's another thing too. Like, now I only require maybe like a decent lunch and a little something for dinner.
Okay.
I'm not as
I need
hungry,
that in my life. I need that in my
right.
life.
But it's an overtime thing. But as far as grocery shopping, it is cheaper. The meat, like for instance, my fiance, he eats meat. His groceries cost more than my groceries cost. I'm just getting mushrooms, some spinach, you know what I'm saying, some rice.
Yeah.
You know.
I think where it gets expensive is like Beyond Beef.
There you
Boca
go.
burgers.
So that's what I was gonna say. I think I saw a post about that, but I don't like getting into all that on Facebook. Like, well, no, really, actually, what you need to know is
Right.
But I don't really do replacement shit. Like,
Okay.
if I go to, that's why I'm not a vegan, because I want to be a hardcore vegan. Like, if I don't eat cheese, I don't eat cheese.
Right.
I'm not trying to replace it with
Or
something
honey.
I don't want to replace it with something that's not, you know, it's like a mind fuck to me.
Right.
Basically, because it's like I stopped eating meat because I don't want to eat the meat, number one, for spiritual reasons. Number two, number three, I feel like when the animal is killed, slain, hurt, that energy transfers. Energy doesn't die. So it's like you're taking that food on and eating it and taking that energy as well. So that's another reason.
Right. Well, I think that's some good information because people don't think about stuff like that.
No.
You know, we were raised to just, hey, I'm cooking fried chicken, come eat some fried chicken.
Right,
you know,
right.
making pork chops. How
Right.
you want your pork chops?
I can't go without my pork.
I'm telling you.
I don't even miss that shit now, I ain't gonna lie to you. It smells good, but I do, like, for instance, people who like, because I used to love crawfish season. You know, you go all the places, try all the crawfish shit. So I used to try it, but I still, after I became a vegetarian, I still wanted that, like, I could, you know, that taste.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fuck it. Give me my Tony Chachere's, you know what I'm saying? Some red potatoes,
You
you
can
feel
still
me?
use that stuff,
some
right?
corn, yeah, some butter, and I'm
Yeah.
getting the same flavor. I just don't have the
Right.
meat. And I'm
True.
cool with that.
Okay. All right. Now y'all see why I'm learning from her. Like, she's teaching us everything. All right. So let's get into this food.
All right, let's.
No, I may not know a thing, but I know myself. No, this world ain't what it seems. I won't get lost again in this la la land. I got different plans, ain't gon' get the best of me. Create my own destiny, free the pain inside of me. Now I'm light as I can be, like a feather floating free. I'm right where I need to be. Foot on that neck, yeah. Jupiter next. So lucid, the ether's no test. I portaled 11:11. Bitch, I came down from the heavens. Told my sister the demons are reverend. And that was when I was 11. No, I don't bite my tongue when I talk. I take any dog for a while. I am the love and the light. But lurk in the dark, I'm night. Free with the flow of the universe and this shit coming to me. Been waiting, no waiting, I'm taking out. All is mental, I'm mental without a doubt.
I was trying to get a little smoother. Alright.
Hold up now. Hold up now.
Okay, Jack. Boy, Jack.
Jack tastes like chicken.
We need to bust that down. Slice it down. Slice it. That Jack Fro's hit. Let me try that again.
A little bit of sauce just got on my finger and I looked at it and I'm in love.
I usually don't do this.
On the first date.
Coming up, not coming down, see me glowing, been hella patient, this, that elevation, I'm talking radical, yeah, it's emphatical, on a sabbatical, in my mind say I'm tripping, but that ain't true, on my journey, catch me high stepping.
I don't even feel like I'm missing any beat. And it's called the Bun Beat. The Bun Beat. Shout out to H-Town. Shout out to PA. Shout out to Pimp C.
Shout out to Orange. That's my nice. And then I think that bacon is like I had that before, I think at local food, like that style of bacon. It's not called tempura, it's called it's really nice. And I just said I don't really do meat replacements.
Gotcha.
Good,
Wash it down with some drink.
okay.
We go good with it. Man. This is better than I expected. Me too.
But yeah, so that's kind of like what the song is about. When I say something about, I've been waiting to take you want some drink?
He hit the drink. I want some drink.
You can't have that.
Y'all seen him hit the drink? Okay, we got it on
But
camera.
yeah, so I've been waiting, and I feel like a lot of times I've been put like, I'm not gonna say, let me choose my words carefully. I've been in a position of waiting a lot of times for various reasons, but it's like it's not waiting. So you know, take what's yours.
You gotta take it. You gotta take it. That's what I said. I said, I got shit to do. I need some money in my pocket. I know, for real, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of being broke, and I'm tired of asking people for a place or for, hey, let me come get. No, I'm not trying to get the receipt. I'm trying to, right, exactly.
I know how I don't need to try to convince anybody to do that.
Not at all.
It's pretty much like the train is moving. Either we jumping on or
We get left.
yeah.
You jump on or you get in left.
Right. So that's kind of what that's about. I mean, all is mental. I feel like, we all have our bodies, our physical bodies here, but essentially it's our mind and our soul. So, what I'm saying? That's how we exist in.
Really?
And so I'm focusing on that.
Bonus question.
Go ahead.
What, to you, what happens after we die? Just a brief overview.
It could be various things. If you watch Brother Panic, he just gave us a lesson on how to not die. I mean, how to die and not correct. So that thing was like 6 hours for a video. Anybody who is a panic junkie, like, woo, it's some heavy shit, but it is a lot. So I gotta take some more time to finish checking that out. But basically, I believe that we go back to our energy form. And if we haven't done our work, getting to know ourselves while we were here, see, the story is similar to Christianity, but because they stole from that too. So
Right.
But anyway, basically, if you don't do all your soul work, then you'll come back here for another round.
But if you do your soul work, then you'll remain energy. Okay.
So another form where gender doesn't matter, man, woman doesn't matter,
Money don't matter.
money don't matter, your sexual organs are totally irrelevant, your spirit is higher than that. That's what I started on. I mean, people use that for different things, you know, and it can be purposeful in certain ways, but in the end, that's a lower form of energy.
Okay.
That's my
So, I'm not going to tell your age now, but what would Jane now say to 10-year-old Jane?
Go hard, bitch!
Straight up, though. Straight up.
Man, so look, after my daddy passed, he used to come to me in a lot of different ways through different people. I even went to see a psychic, well, not psychic, she was a spiritual medium. She used tarot cards. But surprisingly, she was a Christian, which that's a whole other topic too. But she was actually from Jerusalem. Like, she had the accent. Okay. She had the accent and everything. And she told me, she was like, your brother is with us now. And I was like, wait. And she was like, he's wearing a suit. He's very flashy guy, very flashy. He's standing next to me and he's telling me something. He's telling me no fear. Like, he's saying you have a lot of fears. Like, this is my second reading. The first reading was when I was doing the Houston Jazz Festival. When I was producing it. She gave me like 3 readings. And that one, she had me crying in that thing. It was like a whole show that I was producing and I was going on and I sat down for a reading and I'm like, damn, girl.
Right, you tearing up. You gotta get ready for the show. You gotta go here.
But so that's why I went for a second reading for her. So that was the one person that told me no fear. Then there was another guy by Reggae Bodega, which I have a show there coming up soon. But anyway, so shouts out to Doc and them. But yeah, so the guy, he told me I'm buying a crystal for him. And that's when I started getting into crystals too. I have crystals now, but I don't use the energy the same way as I used to in the past. But that's what I said. But basically he told me, he was like, it was like a bumblebee that came. We're like standing in this nothing concrete. So it's nothing really for them to, like, no flowers or nothing, you know what I mean? So he was like, that spirit, he was like, he had me holding this crystal, and he was like, just holding comments of down, I started getting like a little flustered and stuff. And he was like, your daddy told me to tell you that you need to let go of release yourself, like, be free, enjoy it, be free.
Wow.
So, if I could say that to my younger self, that's what I would say. I had a lot of restrictions, a lot of moves I was supposed to fit and make. My mom's a lawyer, she wanted me to do something similar or, you know, something of that sort, but I was the crazy creative kid that's like booking the system.
Right.
Like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm gonna go over here.
I'm gonna go be an artist.
Do homework? What? She's like, you're so smart, you need to do homework. I'm like, I don't want to do homework.
I love your kid voice.
So I wasn't a great scholar. I didn't understand the value until maybe like my latter part of high school, and I was like, oh, I need this shit so I can do what the fuck I want to do on my own. Okay, got it. That's all you had to tell me. Like, don't tell me how to do it for someone else. Tell me that I need it for myself.
Right.
And we're good to go. So, but yeah, so.
Okay. All right. Well, let's close out. How can the people find you? And that's basically it. Just how can they find you? If they want to get in touch with Sydnee Jane, they want to hear your music, they want to know more about you, where can they go? SydneeJane.com. I am on Instagram. It's Jane. Let's see, Facebook, Sydnee Jane, Twitter, Sydnee Jane. Shay is probably laughing right here right now because, you know, I just downloaded these apps again. So I'm back on, guys. Send me a DM. Is that what we say now, DM? Just kidding, I know this stuff. Direct message. But yeah, you find me all in there. Hit me up. I'm always down to network. Like some type of shit. Not with the crabs. Right. And all right. And then last but not least, give a shout out to Hip Hop Late Nights. This is Sydnee Jane. I want to shout out to Hip Hop Late Nights. Shout out to Team Shay Boogie. Don't get me for saying that, Shay.
It's that elevation. I'm talking radical, yeah, it's emphatical. On a sabbatical, in my mind, say I'm tripping, but that ain't true. On my journey, catch me high stepping through hell, and I'm not stressing. In the flames, so you learn lessons, no stain on me. All white, look, ain't no blame on me. I'ma keep it pressing. Tryna box me in, I'ma keep 'em guessing.